Laptops are perfect for...
I was at a booking, all the male DJs are paid.
Because I hear it, oh, she's just getting bookings because she's pretty. Until it clicked in my head that this ain't about that. Yeah, and I was just like, oh, darn it.
Just being a Christian and then DJ, and it's just like headbanger.
Can I start? Right.
All right, hi guys. We're back with another turntable. You know the vibes. And I have some special ladies with me in the building. If you can't tell, for those locked in on Spotify, I have the amazing Miracle in the building. We have Joanna B in the building. We have the First Lady, Miss TFO, in the building. And we have Kaira Starr in the building. And you know it's going to be a juicy one when the ladies link up. So yeah, just going to start off quickly. If you guys want to introduce yourselves, tell me about... So what we're going to do, we'll go this way and then we'll rotate when it comes to like questions. Okay. So I'll start with Miracle, but just introduce yourself, who you are, what you do, how long you've been doing it for.
Okay, so hey everyone, I'm DJ Miracle. I've been DJing just under 4 years. But the last 2 years has been much more like serious, like more than just a hobby. And so that's been really cool. How did I get into DJing? I just love music. Is it getting into DJing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I love music. I used to have one of those apps on your phone where you can make little mixes. So I used to do that at uni, didn't take it seriously. And then I got COVID. And then when I had COVID, I think because I was at home for 2 weeks, I was just like, my life has to mean more than just going to work and doing stuff on the weekends or watching movies. So I decided to buy controllers on a whim. My cousin is a DJ, so she taught me some tricks as well.
Who's your cousin?
She's like a club DJ, so very different to what I do now. Her name is Dr. Michelle. She's a really cool, sick DJ. So she taught me stuff, and from there, it just kind of went on. Yeah.
Hi, my name's DJ Joanna B. It'll be 6 years at the end of the year. How I got into it. Again, I love music. From school, I was always downloading music. I'm showing my age, but I remember LimeWire, stuff like that. I used to always be downloading music. So I was around a lot of DJs, and then just one day I just said, I want to become a DJ. I taught myself, and my mum's 50th birthday, I just bought my first little mini controller, played at my 50th, and just went on from there.
The First Lady.
Hi, I go by the First Lady. I've been DJing for about 3 years, but in total 5 years. It just started off as a hobby. How I got into DJing, one of my mates actually taught me how to DJ. Went studio, I posted it on Twitter, and it kind of blew up. And I was like, oh. Then again, like you, lockdown came. What am I going to be doing? I can't be doing these night shifts. So I just said, you know what? Bought controllers, downloaded music. Well, he sent me music, and then, from there, it just kind of blew up.
Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Kaira. You know what, the real story is a long-winded story. The short story is, just like you guys, loved music. And then I'd say it's been about 2 years now. When I first started learning, I used to just go to after parties. Shout out Morgan Black, a DJ who would have a lot of after parties after lots of like house motives and like Amapiano events. And he had decks, he had CDJs, and like a lot of us would just learn. Like he'd teach us, a lot of us would just learn. And so I started learning kind of for fun. And then I kind of saw what was happening in the Amapiano scene with female DJs. And I just...
We're going to get into that, by the way.
Yeah. No, but I put two and two together, and I was like, okay, this is something I want to... This is something I want to do. This is something I could do. This is something I want to do. So that's how it started.
Okay, lovely. I love that. So just to break the ice a little bit, I know some of us know each other. No, all of us know each other, I'm sure, but I feel like this is the first time we've sat down like this. So maybe talk. So we're going to warm up a little bit, and this is called Quick Fire Questions. Okay, what's the first song you ever learned to mix, like the two songs, and you were like, oh, okay.
I don't know if you guys are gonna know this song. They're both Amapiano songs. The song called Healer, and it's a song called Stay With Me. I feel like when I first kind of like got it, it was those two songs, really soulful, chilled Amapiano songs. So those two.
Mine was Burna Boy Soke and No One Like You.
I like that.
Me, it was going back to like funky. That's how I started. So it was like Party Hard and like Egyptian in the morning. Like,
I actually can't remember the two songs, but I know one of them was Bling by Black Bones because I was trying to do like 2 different BPMs and trying to do a quick mix. So Bling was one of them, but I can't remember what
you
was
missed
the
them.
tune. Yeah.
Fair enough. What is your pet peeve about the club setup? If you go to a club and you see like either the type of decks they've got there, or I don't know, like what is something that you just see and like, oh, like come on, man, do better.
I just don't like dodgy equipment. Like when it's dodgy and you're expected to figure it out there and then, I don't like, and there's no sound engineer. That's what I get really irritated about.
I have to jump on that. When it's dodgy equipment and they expect you to just know what to do, it's your equipment. Know your stuff. Don't expect me to come and be captain. I'm not doing that. Have your stuff on point. Literally.
Nice.
I'm gonna jump on that as well. But wait, I think mine's a bit different. I think it's when it's like consistently dodgy. Like, why am I going back a year later and it's still dodgy? Change it. Yeah.
For me, it's just a long day when I come and they're decks that are only compatible with laptops. Because I can play with a laptop, but I like USB is my thing. So when I come and I don't see where I could put my USB in,
Right.
I'm just like, oh,
do you
okay,
tell them
fine.
before? Like, do you say like, listen?
You know what? We've started doing that more. So we'll send in text back. It's not something we were doing at the beginning. Now we're on it because too many times we've come and it's just like,
so then what do you do in that situation when you've gone there and it's like, okay, I can't play with my USB, so what do I do?
You know what? Nowadays I bring my laptop. So I bring my laptop just in case because it's happened a few times. But it's also just prep, just making sure that we're telling them like, please make sure I can put my USB somewhere.
Oh, cool. What's the wildest thing someone has said to you mid-set or before a set or after a set? And you're like, get out of my face.
I think I had a song request. So I was playing like an Afrobeat a piano event and someone was like, can you play some Joe Budden? And I was like, I think I froze because I was like, wait, what? Like, you can't be serious. That was the wildest thing. I was like, it made no sense to me.
That makes sense. Well, it doesn't make sense, but I get why that's wild.
Wildest thing during a set or even after? I just think it's when guys know that you're a DJ and they'll try to use this as a way to...
That beauty.
Yeah, so like, they'll be like, oh, you're going to teach me how to DJ, yeah? I'm just like,
go home, Roger. Like, literally, go home.
Literally.
Mine was actually the other day with Joanna. We was in Dublin and the security guard was like, are you sure you're here to DJ?
Oh
like,
my days.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You two, are you sure? Who booked you? Who you DJing with?
Did you guys answer the question?
I said, Joanna, please, I don't have time.
I was like, you should know who's coming to DJ. That's actually rude. She's like, oh, you should know. Like, how am I meant to know?
Is it a female? Oh,
exactly. Yeah, and she was on the door.
Is it?
She's like, oh, you too sure they're meant to DJ? I'm just like, yeah.
That's so strange. I've never had that. That's strange.
Similar to your experience, I was playing once and some guy was just on me about playing dancehall, and then he was like, you should learn dancehall, you know. Yeah, that I'm a piano thing's dead, bruv. Like, learn dancehall. That will get the club. And I was just like,
what?
Yeah, literally. I was just like, okay, all right.
And I was like, what did you say to that?
I didn't say anything. I was just like,
you just brush it.
Yeah, I think I even just walked away because I was just like, just go away.
That's insane. By the way, talking about insane things, what's something that promoters do that annoy you? Like, for example, mine is giving me a set time late or on the day because I just think you don't want me to be there. As a female, we need some time, you know, to get ready, prepare, get to places. I think set times on the day annoy me. It's doable, but it's annoying.
It's expecting me to promote your event. Like, expecting, like, that's your job. If I post it once, twice, cool, but don't expect me to post or to do a collab post, even though I sent you one the other day. But yeah, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like, don't expect me. Yeah, I think, they just,
Me is when the promoter doesn't make the flyer advertising, like it doesn't look appealing, and then you want to do a collab post with me. I'm just like, I don't want this on my feed. Like, do better.
And for me, it's more like when the comms are not consistent before and after a gig. So before I'm able to get through to you, everything is quiet. But then after,
Well, you're looking for payment, right?
It's quiet. Like, what's going on?
Okay.
I don't like that.
So you guys mentioned collab posts. What are your rules and regulations for collab posts? So yeah, like what are your do's and don'ts?
So for me, I feel like sometimes I might charge only if it's going to interfere with posts that I've already got scheduled.
Right.
So if I know that, for example, I'm having an event soon, I'm going to charge if you want to be in between my promo. If not, then yeah. And make sure it's closer to your event, not too much in advance. And it's just chilling. So yeah.
And sometimes they want you to do collab posts and story posts 3 times a week. They come up with a list of what you need to do, and it's like,
I'm not a promoter.
And I think people forget that there's like you've got other bookings on the roster, so it's like this might be 1 of 5 or 1 of 6 or 10. So like respectfully, you know, it has to make sense.
Defo.
Would you rather play a packed club with no fee or an empty club with a 2K payment?
Packed club, no fee.
Yeah, I'm the same. I think for where I am right now in my journey, I think I'd rather be playing with people than taking the money.
The exposure.
Yeah, the content, the vibe, the experience. I would take that.
Riggle's thinking about it. Be honest.
I'm a Nigerian woman. It really depends on the booking. If I genuinely think it's something I really want to do and it's going to push me in the direction I want to go to, then I don't need a fee. But if it's just packed, but it's just packed for the sake of being packed and it's not going to do much for me, then I'll go where the money is. And also, if you can play to an empty room and still get a lot of opportunities as well. So it just depends.
I'll have to agree with her. If it's packed, but you're not giving me main set, you're giving me warm up. Nothing wrong with warm up. I love a warm up, but if it's not making sense, I'm doing a packed booking where it's basically still warming. It's not making sense. I wouldn't take it. So I'm more like it has to make sense. Like the set time has to make sense. Exposure has to make sense. It can't just be packed for no reason and nothing comes out of it. But also, again, I love money, so I'll definitely.
Y'all better than me. I would have said this game like, honey, I can go to Nigeria, like, I can go to Jamaica, like, I'm gonna take that money and buy it.
I hear it so.
I know, I'll tell you that.
What's the moment where you like were DJing and you thought, okay, cool, yeah, this is my bag. This is what I was born to do. Like, this is my thing. Like, this is lit.
I think my very first year of DJing, so when it was just more of a hobby, I did an open decks with Brixton Jam. And by the end of the year, I was able to play with their main room, like on the main stage. And for me, that was like really cool. That like where I started in a year to being in the main room, which is something I never thought about. I think that's when I thought, okay, this is something for you. Yeah,
I like that. You guys thinking?
Yeah, I don't know.
For me,
go on, babe.
I think for me, I think it was during COVID when we came back. It was the year that we had to do. What was it? When you had to sit down at venues and you couldn't stand and dance. That was the year I had the most bookings, and I was shocked. I was like, "Whoa!" During summer, I was back to back busy. I was just like, "Whoa, this is actually meant for me." I was just like, "Yeah, people actually really mess with me," and I'm just like, "Yeah, this is my bag," and yeah.
I feel like for me it was when people I didn't know started booking me, because I felt like it was like friends or family or like somebody I've known for years or a friend of a friend. But when it was like complete strangers or people, I saw you DJing, I'm like, okay, now I'm doing something good. So I think that was my moment.
Love that. Kaira?
I would say this summer. I'm pretty new to this. Like I've like I said, I've been doing it for 2 years, and I think like this summer was kind of included in like my first full year, and it was so good. Like it was just so much fun, so many opportunities, loads of different countries, and this summer really like
solidified things.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, Kaira, this is you. Just keep going.
I love that. So if you guys weren't DJing, what do you think you'd be doing? It's not a trick question. It's just something different.
I think I'll be acting because I used to act before. Yeah, so probably acting.
Have you done acting before?
Yeah.
Oh, so you just said that. Sorry. See, this how you know I'm tired. I'm tired. I was gonna say, what have you done previously? Like,
So I've been in a couple productions, like short films, but then the last production I think was like 2 years ago. I did Macbeth at Arcola Theatre. Played Lady Macbeth. Actually, it wasn't Macbeth. It was like a modern Shakespeare. It was like some under 20. Oh, I'm giving away my age. Under 25s. Yes, I played Lady Macbeth, and yeah, that was good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
What did you
I think I'll be definitely in the creative industry. I studied events management. I've always been around music, so I always wanted to look into like, music management or something along those lines. But I also was on a radio show, so definitely something creative. I used to also start when I was at school. So definitely something musical, but definitely in the creative industry, yeah.
Nice.
If I could go back, no restrictions, I would have been an athlete.
Really?
I grew up doing athletics.
Lovely.
What kind of athletics? 100 meters?
100 meters. I was a sprinter.
I just knew
it.
What would you be
just
doing?
probably the same kind of like creative, something creative. Maybe film, media, or social media, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm so sorry. USB or laptop? What are we saying?
Laptop. I'm sorry.
I need everyone's answer, then I'm going to get into why.
Honestly, depends on the genre I'm playing, but I did start off on USB, so I find comfort in USB. So that's like my safety place. But now, where I am in DJing, I think it just depends on what I'm DJing, and it makes sense to do laptop or USB.
Carol?
USB. Yes.
Laptop.
Fair enough. Why do you think there's so much discourse around laptop DJs, USB DJs, USBs are better or harder, or I don't know what they say about what's that all about?
I would say you find this debate in every corner of the DJing scene. Like when you play in amapiano events and you bring a laptop, they're gonna look at you like you're mad. When you go to like multi-genre events and you come with a USB, they're gonna be like, what are you doing? Like, it's as someone that, like has been in both like scenes, it's sometimes it's so hard to navigate. I don't know what it's about. I guess it's just like I just think different genres have different cultures, and people in those scenes respect those cultures and respect how they feel like things should be done because of how they've always been done.
Yeah.
So when you mix that up, it's that's where the conversation starts happening.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You said laptop, why?
I like convenience. I like typing. I'm a visual learner, so if I can't physically see something and I'm scrolling, I hate it. Like, I respect those that do it. Convenience is for me. I've never learnt on USBs. I've probably tried it once and I just said that was just not for me. But I like convenience.
I respect USB DJs because I think it is, I don't want to say harder. There's an art to it. I think with laptops,
it's convenient.
Not convenient because I feel like there's pros and cons to both. But I feel like USBs require maybe a bit more
prep work.
Yeah, and like you have to really look at what you're doing to mix with. Whereas with a laptop, for me personally, I know that I can type in a song and I can do this and this and this. I just click 1, 2, 3, and I know where it's gonna come in. Whereas USB, you can't do that. So I don't know.
I feel like USB DJs will probably say the same about laptop DJs. I think
well, in terms of it's harder or it's
easier. I'm not gonna lie, I think USB DJs, I guess because it's what we're used to, I think trying to put a laptop in front of us, to be fair, most USB DJs started with a laptop, but a very simple, easy way. But if you put a laptop in front of us, I think a lot of us would kind of struggle to navigate.
I feel like it's the sound you play. If you do house electronic music, USBs make sense, especially when you're playing songs for longer and feeling it out. Laptops are perfect for hip-hop, Afrobeats, dancehall, where you need to be very quick and sometimes pivot mid-set. I think that's where it makes more sense to potentially lean into your laptop. And I think depending on either side, you can see the pros and cons. Like, I've seen people who are laptop DJs and they only DJ on their laptop.
Yeah.
I find that insane. Like,
Yeah,
like
on the
they're
keyboard.
pressing shortcuts, and I'm like,
that's me though.
what are you? I'm like,
That's me.
what's this?
That's
What
me.
are you
I
doing?
just use literally like up and down, whatever it's called. Yeah.
With one hand, they're just. I've seen it. It's mad.
Yeah, I literally stood there
It's
and I'm
actually
like,
crazy.
this is magic.
Yeah, it is.
So, but then if you try and do like Afro beats with a USB, you're literally like this all day, like scrolling, and then you can't interact with the crowd as well. So I think it just really depends on you.
That's
Fair
a true
enough.
point.
That makes sense. Cool. Moving on very, very, very swiftly. Not a trick question. Are you a female DJ?
No. I'm a selector. Point blank. Literally.
What do you think of this term female DJ? Like, why is this box?
Controversial. I actually have no problem with it. Like,
Oh, really?
I'm a DJ and I'm also a female. Like, I have no issue. It doesn't discredit me and what I can bring to the table. So, like, let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a female DJ. Like, I
I
don't
love to
mind.
hear it, but why do they never say male
DJ,
DJs?
yeah.
Why is it always us?
Yeah.
I said male
I
DJs.
think, yeah.
When I'm doing slander,
I feel like for me, it's a bit different. I hope I don't get cancelled. I don't care, and I'll tell you why. Because you know how there's football, and then there's women's football. Like, no matter what we do, even as black women, like we're always gonna be labelled into and put in. Like, it's a bit sad, but just gotta deal with it.
And it's sad that we've come to a norm for that, really.
Was there like a moment where you realised that the industry moves differently towards females?
100%.
Yeah.
And what was that moment?
I don't know if I've experienced anything like that. I think, especially in the Amapiano scene, the last few years, like, people have really, like, we've, like, really come to the forefront of the scene and we're getting the limelight, we're getting the respect and stuff like that. My experience has been really good as a female DJ. So, yeah, I mean, there's, like, in the multi-genre scene, there's a lot of times where I'm the only female on the lineup. That's still a thing. That's still a common, I'm going to say, like, issue. But I don't think I've had any, like, mad experiences as a woman.
I think mine is, so I guess we all know quite a few people that do events. I think mine was when one of my mates was like, oh, like, find me a female DJ so I can add them on. Like, we just need a female DJ, like a pretty face. And that's when I was just like, yeah, everyone's mad. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
it's like a token
DJ
type thing.
Going back to what she said, I think it's really important because you said that the Amapiano scene, I think is, like you said, it's really different because women are the forefront of Amapiano. There's so many DJs and they respect every single one. But I feel like a lot in the multi-genre, Afrobeats, dancehall, there's a lot of, it's male dominated, so they don't give the flowers as much as they usually should. And I feel like back to, and as an example that was used about not being paid on time, it just brought me back to a time recently, actually, this year, where I was at a booking, all the male DJs are paid and I weren't paid, and I waited 7 weeks for it. I'm just like,
wow.
And then it's like, okay, but what's the reason for it? But
exactly.
The only thing I can think that is differentiating us is a female and a male.
And you've booked so many other DJs before me, some with bigger names than me. I'm just like, they would not stand for that. So why do you think it's okay for me to accept that? And you're giving me so many excuses and you're thinking I'm going to accept it. I'm just like, if the person you booked last week, he wouldn't take that. So why do you think I'm going to take that? I was on his case and I don't care if he sees it. I was on your case.
Do you think that pretty privilege is a problem within the scene? Or people's perception of what pretty privilege is?
It's a thing. It's a thing.
Okay, first of all, let me break it down. Do you think pretty privilege plays a part in your journey as a DJ? And you can be honest.
I think in mine, yeah. And I think I was always aware of that. I just didn't and I continue to just not let it define me. I still feel like as a new DJ, I'm still having to, like, prove myself.
Right.
Because I hear it. Oh, she's just getting bookings because she's pretty. So it's definitely a thing. But it's just about your perspective and just how you, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just about you. Like, I'm like, cool. And I've even gone as far as to use that to my advantage.
Right. And I think that is key. I think that's something that you should use. But
you don't have to shy away from it. Like, you know,
why the heck not?
Yeah, like use it to your advantage, but just don't let it define you. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Anyone else?
Like yes and no. I'm a beautiful chocolate woman. I love myself. But I also understand that not everyone also sees me in that lens. So I don't enter or lead with that because not everyone appreciates beautiful chocolateness. So do you know what I mean? So I think I can see it at times where it can be beneficial, and like definitely how you brand and present yourself as well. So I think I lean into that more, like how I'm going to look good, all that kind of stuff. But I think it's really hit or miss.
Right.
For me, I don't know. For me, it's been more, obviously, I'm a bit on the bigger side, but I'm self-aware. But
beautiful.
Still beautiful, 100%.
Let people know, yeah.
But I think more people book me because of the way I play more than aesthetically. But obviously, I try to look my best. But don't get me wrong, being a woman, you have to always keep up appearances, and that's kind of long as well. Because sometimes the men just come in their tracksuits, they do what they want, and we have to keep up appearances. And sometimes I just want to come in my tracksuit and have my hair up and just be done with this booking, but we can't. Literally.
What I will also say is I feel like what's happened over the years is that, like, for example, when I first started DJing, it was so hard to get noticed that it's like, okay, cool. What do I have that the men will appeal to or will make sense? Then you use your prettiness to kind of, okay, cool, I'm here now, now listen to me. And now I feel like people almost kind of flip it and it's like, well, that's wrong, or like, it's unfair. But it's like, we needed something to kind of be heard by you. Otherwise, we were just, you guys want to close the doors on us, basically.
Exactly.
So, I mean, that's another perspective. What's dating like for you in the industry?
Let's talk about it.
Lol.
I mean, for me, it's good. I'm in a long-term relationship.
Perfect.
Period.
Well, we got together before me DJing, so it's hard to know what it would have been like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's your husband, yeah?
Yeah. The ring's coming, don't worry.
Insecurities is crazy.
Talk about it.
As you know how the stigma about men DJs and everything that's behind it, I'm just like, I feel like men are starting to believe that women are also like that. You're around men, but they got to understand that it's part of the business as well. You're there to work, and a lot of men just don't like me being a DJ. I can't lie. I remember one time there was a guy that I was dating, and he even actually said to me, "Stop being a DJ. You met me as a DJ. You met me as a DJ, and you're telling me to stop. That's crazy."
And what did you say to that?
Of course,
so
what, you mad? Like, you met me as a DJ. What do you want me to do? Like, nah, it's been terrible. But I'm not giving up hope. Let's see.
What, from someone in the industry or outside?
I wouldn't say in the industry, but I want someone that understands the industry.
Yeah, right. That makes sense.
If you don't understand the graft of working at night, like not having a social life sometimes, sleeping during the day when you should be active, I need someone that understands it. And if you're insecure, you can't do that. You can't be around me. You gotta go.
I hear that. TFO?
Yeah, I think mine's the same. These insecure men. I feel like you're outside, you're so outside. I'm like, no, I'm actually working. Thank you very much. You're outside because you didn't get booked. But do you know what I mean? Like, no. As in, like, you're not a DJ, you know what I mean? Come on.
No, but you can like,
it's difficult to explain. And again, someone that's understanding, like, you need to understand that I am working. I'm not just going just because I want to be outside. You know what I mean? It's not looking good right now.
No, this is scaring me.
Don't worry, you're tired.
I don't really like. I've not had that much experience of dating in the scene yet. Like, I'm just like.
When I say dating with industry, I'm just talking about as you being a DJ and dating, not necessarily people in the scene.
Same thing. Like, I think I've just been very much like tunnel vision, and I have a very strict manager who's just like, don't even.
That's good.
Forget about all of that.
That's good.
Yeah, but I'm like, these are the problems I'm gonna be facing. Like, just. Insecure men.
The PRs against DJs.
I get it. I get it. It's because it's just, especially if it's a different lifestyle, they're just not going to get it. So it makes sense. But I mean, yeah, I'm with you. Like, I won't give up hope. Like, there is someone out there.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So when it comes to like men and dating and stuff, how do you set boundaries? Even like for example, if someone wants to book you, there's been times when someone might be a bit too forward, or it's like they booked you and then you're like you meet them or you go to the booking and you understand, okay, cool, this is what you're on. It's not really about booking me. It's about getting me in an area where it's like you can kind of maybe control the narrative type thing. What do you
it's so disappointing when it happens. It's just like, oh, why? Like,
does it happen, like, not a lot, but like enough times to notice?
Yeah. It's happened to me before. There was an event that I really wanted to play for really bad. And then someone messaged me like, hey, can I have your number? These lots are trying to book you. I'm like, yeah. Give them my number. And then was on WhatsApp talking to one of the organisers from that event. And I'm just waiting, like, bear combo. But I'm just thinking, when does the booking come into the And there was times where I kind of like gave him the plate, like to you get what I'm saying? And it's not coming, and it was like weeks of just back and forth combo until it clicked in my head that this ain't about that. Yeah, and I was just like, oh darn it! Like then I just like he like pop up here and there, but I just it's just like, oh man,
that's crazy.
Yeah, like sometimes, it's really not that. It's just so annoying. It's just like, just come on, man.
You just have to keep it, remain
and the thing is like when you say it like that, it's like, bro, does it really happen? But no, the streets. Yeah. So how do we set boundaries? What do you guys do? I feel like Miracle's like, well, I'm married. I ain't involved.
I think I will say what to do. For example, not talking to them after a certain time.
That is such a good one.
Like, keep it during business hours.
Yes.
Keep it professional by communicating through email. Like, those are the kind of things you need to set boundaries on, because once they got your personal number, that's when it starts breeding familiarity. I can't say the word properly. But, like, you just got to keep boundaries, and literally, just hearing your examples, I'm just like, avoid it by giving your personal number. Like, keep it strict. Like, between 9 and 5, that's when I speak to you. Maybe till 7 o'clock.
I actually agree with that. And sometimes, like, the next I'll message and make it seem like you're actually weird for doing that. Like, you called me? Is everything... Like, I make it so, like, don't ever do that. Don't try that again. So
literally.
I think you just have to learn to keep it direct as well. Like, you just have to say, as soon as it goes that way, it's like, hey, just so you're aware, like, this is not, cool. I'm not interested in that. Like, this is just strictly business. Like, are you going to book me or not? Like, you actually have to just keep it direct.
I also think keeping it through emails as well makes it so that can be the only way that you can communicate. Because once people get your number, it's then they can pass it on to other people. You're invading my personal space now.
I think mine's the same, strictly email, and also just shutting things down. There's none of this trying to hold my waistwatch and trying to get through the booth. Chill. Yeah. So
you'll be surprised the amount of, this might be a bit too much, but sexual advances and things that happen behind the scenes that people might think, oh, he's drunk. Like, someone might be drunk and, and do you know what I mean? Or let me move past it, but I'm grabbing the waist to move past, and it's like, buddy, like,
keep your hands to
like,
yourself.
Come on. Do you feel like you guys get support from other women in the scene?
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
In terms of what?
In terms of maybe female, like, DJs within the scene. I don't know. Like, obviously, I'm sure you guys put out mixes and you have people that listen to you and know you and stuff, and they'll come up and say, oh, hi, all that kind of stuff. I'm talking about maybe within the scene, people that know what it's like to be in your position and, like, kind of support you.
Of course, you've got you in that group chat. Definitely. That group chat when the girls are sending in the
literally,
that was awesome.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah.
But, like, even for me, like, it took a minute for me to clock that this is what we needed. Like, I wish it was something that we started time ago, because it was that day when everyone was putting in their problems, and I was like, no, we need to, like, can I broadcast this? Because this is insane. Like, there's just so much that goes on that happens behind the scenes that people don't know about. And then it's like, if you might speak about it now, you become a diva or you become problematic. And it's like, no, it's
And do you think men are having those conversations, or like do you think like male DJs can create a group chat where they can talk like that. It's not easy, you know. But I feel like with women, like we do, like there is a strong sense of community. Like we do want to help each other. We are supportive. Like a lot of people ask me, "Oh, is it competitive like with the girls?" And I'm like, no. Like maybe that's just my experience, but I feel like when I started, the girls had me. The girls have been supporting.
I love that. So moving on. And let's talk about your humble beginnings and just get into your journey and how it's been. What has been, would you say, your proudest moment as a DJ?
Mine was Make Everything Great Again, the concert out in SG1, yeah. And the reason why I say that was my proudest is because just before, well, shout out to Six, he actually put me on.
Big up Six, by the way. Six being supporting.
I had released like a mix and I did this like days and days of promo. For that mix, was old school Afro swing mix. And then from that, I got that book and I was like, you know what? All the hard work, there was a result. And I think, yeah, that was one of the biggest.
Nice.
And the earliest, so yeah.
Nice. Anyone else?
I think mine was being able to do a wedding. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I did my first wedding last year and I can't lie, weddings are not an easy booking, and to make someone's proudest moment be successful is really challenging. But especially, I'm not that culture, I'm not Nigerian, I'm Congolese, so DJing
definitely give Nigerian.
Literally. Everyone thinks I'm Nigerian, but yeah, I feel like that's one of my proudest moments. Also, DJing at Kaira Starr's club tour.
Talk up the team, man. You guys was good. You know.
We both did Fireboy. We done our clash there. That was good. Yeah.
Culture.
Oh yeah, culture. Yeah, there's
y'all been humble, like we're too humble with it. Like, come on.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good moments. I can't lie. Culture was crazy. I can't lie. Till this day, you still get the messages and you still get the notifications. You're like, this is not gonna end. Like, literally, people still being your DMs. I'm listening to your mix. Oh, it was literally, and culture was a good one as well. I can't lie.
I love that.
Yeah, I think there's been so many, and so many means like a lot of different things are very special. I think culture was amazing, and as well that opened up a lot of doors. Like for example, going on tour with Steph went on, and that was the very first time I'd ever met her. And like from her hearing me play, that's how I got those opportunities. And then I also met my manager through that experience as well. So I feel like that was a really important moment and confidence booster for me. I think especially where last year I decided to take it more seriously, and I know. Prior to me doing that, I know there's some people who are like, how did you get that? How did you do that? It's not your business. But I did it. And I think what it was able to do for me was a great confidence booster and also open up a lot of doors. And then I think throughout, there's been so many. Like, it's been such a cool journey.
And I love that. And I hope you guys are enjoying the journey.
Yeah.
Most of all.
Tyler's album release party. I think being on the lineup with... That was so cool. Like, being on the lineup with Skylar, Tyler, TXC, Tyler. That was crazy. It just felt like, okay, I'm with the girls. Like that was a really good one. And Drum Sheds in November. I'm so happy to be on that lineup. I think that was another one for me.
This is what's coming up, right?
Yeah. The Afro Nation. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes. I hope to see everyone there. But that was like getting that call up was just like wow. Yeah, definitely.
I love that. What is that? Is there a moment that you've ever thought that this might actually not be for me? Or like something that's discouraged you and thought, I'm not doing this?
I can't lie. I have wanted to quit like 5-6 times. Like last year was probably like my worst year. Although I did the culture last year, I just did not feel it. I did not want to DJ. I was down low. I just like everything was happening and just like, and it's hard to not look at other DJs and be like, how did they get there and not want to like, I just didn't feel like it. And especially after COVID as well, even after having that amazing year, as I said in that summer from May to like September, I had like 54 bookings. Jeez. Yeah, that year was serious. I'm just like, even after that, it was such a high, then the low really came low. And I'm just like, this is not for me. But luckily, I have a good set of friends that are around me that always be like pushing me. Well, like I'll reach out to some of my DJ friends. I'll be like, no, you got to do this. You got to do this. Keep pushing. So it's just a passion because you love music and I think that's what motivates me the most. But don't get me wrong, there's times where I just don't want to do it.
I've just had times, I'd be lying if I say I didn't have times where I was just at home thinking, is this gonna work? Like, you know, am I gonna get there? Like, are you sure? So I've had times where I've doubted, you know, I guess just the vision. But it doesn't last long. And it's the passion, you know, like, it's just that, like, DJs just love music. Like, it's not just, it's a passion. Like, no one that's doing it, like, no one that's made, like, a good career out of it is doing it for fun. That's not how it works. Like, we will do it because we've got this deep, like, love for music and what it's done for us in our lives. So I just always, like, that always comes back. I'm always just like, nah, like, I love this. I love this.
I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about religion, but I think that's mine. I think mine is just being a Christian and then DJ, and it's just like headbanger. Like, I think that's when sometimes I just...
If that's a serious, that's when I'm fighting.
Yeah,
I can't lie,
that's the main one.
100%.
Yeah, it's challenging.
Yeah, it's interesting that you say that. So you see, like, Halloween bookings. Do you take Halloween bookings?
No, I don't even celebrate Halloween.
No. Yeah.
So would you turn a Halloween booking down?
You know what? Wait, I think I just took one. But I don't think it's around that season, but I don't think it's like a Halloween, like, dress up or anything. Like, I'm not actually 100% sure. But would I take... I think I haven't got there yet. But for me to say, would I turn it down just because it's Halloween, that doesn't really make sense because I'm sinning anyways. You know what I mean? Yeah. So can't come and pick and choose.
It's hard, especially when it's like, well, I'm being paid and I have my phone bill to pay next week.
Yeah,
so, but yeah, it's not easy. What would you say is a challenge that we go through that maybe others don't really know about? Like, for example, I'm about to get TMI, but, like, I don't know how extreme everyone's time of the month is, but, like, do you still go to your bookings? Like, how does that operate for you?
Yeah, I have to. You have to push through, and that's one thing that these men don't understand, because in a woman's cycle, I swear it's like 1 week we're actually okay, and the rest of the 3 weeks we're just like up and down. Literally, the men don't understand that, and sometimes, like, I think the last booking I had, I think it was even with Sooks, and he just knew that I was not here. He just said that. He just said to me, like, you're not here today. I'm just like, nah, my social is just not here today, literally. But you still have to get the job done, literally. So,
have you ever declined a booking for it? Or have you just kind of, you know,
just paracetamol,
get through it?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Is there any bookings that you have declined or, like, you've taken and you're like, I'm not going?
Because of pain?
No, just in general.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like that, yeah. I can't lie, there's times I feel like that, but I'm somebody that likes to stick by my word. If I said I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. But if I really can't bother, I'm going to try to get my way out of it. Literally, I won't be... Sorry. No, but majority of the time I'm there. I can't lie. I like to stick to my word.
It's paramount.
No, I don't think so. I think yeah, it's just once you say yeah, you're there, you have to be there, like, because people will chat your name, like, people, the industry,
and then you're done for. So sorry that the anyway, I can't say more. And I feel like
if I have to, if I'm on my deathbed hanging, then
even me. I think the one time I cancelled a booking was when I caught COVID. That was the first time I ever cancelled a booking, and I felt so bad. But the person, obviously, they understood. Cause I just feel bad. Like, imagine someone they booked you for your party and they've been booking you, or, like, they booked you from time, and, like, well, I can't come anymore.
Yeah, that happened to me 2 years ago. I got really ill, I went into hospital, and I had to book it. I had to cancel. I had to get him to call. My mum called him because I couldn't even speak to him. But he was like, "Yeah, I understand. You do what you need to do." But yeah, that's the time I've actually had to cancel, and I felt bad.
But we moved. I was gonna say, what's a piece of advice you wish someone gave you earlier in your journey?
Know your music. Know your music and know your library.
In terms of genre, in terms of in general, or the crowd?
just enjoying just everything. I think it's really important. And also, like, being a hypocrite, but broadening your horizons as well. Like, I feel like I'm just so Afrobeats. There's actually so much more. Is a DJ that plays what I like. So sometimes somebody might book me for like a indie set, let's say that. And I'm like, well, I don't play that. So, you know what I mean? You know, guess missed opportunities. So, yeah, know your music, know your library. Sort out your crates.
Yeah. That takes time to do though. Don't beat yourself up about it, by the way. Because it takes a minute to sort out, I can't lie. Literally.
I think for me, have no shame. And I think you can't have any shame. Depending on what you want to do in this journey, if you really want to push yourself and progress, have no shame. Knock on every door. Some people are going to like close it, ignore you, whatever, but you just need the right people to say yes, and it can change everything for you. So I think that's something I wish I had done from the beginning, just been like, yeah, I have no shame. I don't care.
You know what's crazy? Because when we was in Dublin, she was literally telling me the same thing. Literally, she was like push yourself, literally. But for me, I feel like a lot of DJs, especially if you're transitioning from a bedroom DJ to being in people's face, you actually need to learn how to read the room. A lot of DJs don't know how to read their room, and they're too focused on their laptop, and you're not reading what's going on around you. You need to be able to like throw fire. Like if something's not going your way, you need to learn how to bring the vibe back up. And if you're not reading the room, yeah, you're Afrobeat DJ, but if you can see people not enjoying the Afrobeat you're playing, how are you gonna get the crowd to accept you? And yeah, I think that's really important. So knowing your music, don't be shameful about it. Like if you're not gonna push yourself, who's gonna push you? Literally. Right. So I agree with what both of them said. So yeah.
I think from my experience, I mean, there's a lot of advice I could give, but I feel like from my experience, I think just don't get comfortable. Don't get comfy. Like there's always someone else with a lower price that can do the same thing. That promoters, do you know what I'm saying? Like they'll just switch out anytime. Yeah, exactly. So don't get comfy when you get to that point when things are picking up. Like keep them on their toes, like and just keep pushing yourself. Yeah.
And also on that point as well, when don't compare yourself to other DJs and don't assume you know what they could be doing behind the scenes to also get opportunities. I think everyone thinks, how they get that? You don't know what they're doing behind. You don't know the work they're doing as well. So don't have that mentality as well. Like really focus on yourself, draw inspiration where you can, but please respect everyone's hustle as well, I would say.
Facts.
I also believe in building a community as well, because literally through my DJ journey, I've had so many people that have backed me up and got me opportunities and literally pushed me. So I believe like if you need something from like a DJ, ask them to help you out with something. If they're able to help you out. If you need advice, just ask out. Like you don't know who can help you out. I get from the group chat, I've had random ladies message me and I've just given them like, literally. So yeah, just be part of a community. That's what I really agree with. Yeah.
And if there's any ladies watching, we're talking about the FTO community, female takeover. Be sure to follow. Put some link in the bottom. But moving on, we're gonna play a little game called Memory Lane. So when I say a song that reminds you of your first big booking.
Peace, Beyonce. What a Shake song.
Peace, Beyonce.
Anything a Shake, yeah.
Nice.
Takes me back. Good times, yeah.
My first booking was they made me play dancehall, yeah. So I just remember like surrounding no games like reggae, them kind of tunes just brings me back to my
first booking.
Yeah, my first booking.
Is it first booking
or first
big gig?
Oh,
like first big booking, first big gig.
Something that you hear. That's my song. I think Fireboy for me, in terms of like capacity, that was my biggest.
Where's all the content from that? I've seen like one book and like one video. Where's the rest?
It's on my hard drive.
Where's the rest? I hear it. It's long. What was you saying?
I can't remember. I know my first big booking was like it was so early on. I opened for Major Leagues. And it was a quick,
so
like,
calm.
it was a like 30-minute slot. And I remember that was my first booking, but I can't remember an exact song from that.
But you just remember that?
Yeah.
That's fine. We can take that. That's fine. A song that makes you think of home or your family. Let's go. Let's reverse it. Oh, wait. Now, this is the first song where you think about your mom, your dad, grandparents, sisters, brothers, hall parties, like
Anything like Tope Alabi. Oh, Nigerian music. sorry, yes. Nigerian, that just reminds me of home.
I can bring you a funny one where there's a song that Vybz Kartel done. I think it's called Proper English. And one time, I think I was getting ready in the bathroom and I played that. And that's when it reminds me of my mom. She turned around and said to me, Joanna, you're never allowed to play that song again in the house. That song actually reminds me of my mom. Because every time I hear it, I'm just like, yeah, my mom cussed me like that. Never again.
Mine is Lorile.
That's big hall party vibe.
Again, I don't know. Like my mum, like listened to music so much, like growing up, but it was like 70s, 80s, that kind of vibe. So anything 70s, 80s,
Cool.
yeah.
Nice. I thought you were gonna give us like maybe a song from Gambia. I don't know.
No. Like I don't even think I was listening to them tunes. Like, later on, recently, I discovered there's a whole genre. But,
there's a whole outside of like because I feel like Afrobeats is very like streamlined to like Ghana, Nigeria, Congo, and what's the other one? Maybe like you dabble. Obviously, there's like the francophone side, but then there's a whole different like there's Sierra Leonean and like, there's like Gambian, like the East African side. And I don't know. I need to educate myself. But
Literally,
I feel like there's just a whole leap of music we need to learn. A song that screams summer. Sun's out, sun a beat. You know, buzzball, wine. Day party.
Do you know what song I love listening to every year? There's two. You know Guatemala by Ray Shmurray.
That's such a summery song.
Is that Afrobeat song or no?
No, it's not Afrobeat.
It's a like hip hop.
Oh, sorry, I'm deviating from my brand. Yeah.
What song is that? Go on.
Oh, I didn't know what I was meant to say.
I'm thinking of da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Is that not?
I don't know what song
No.
But you know what I'm talking about? You guys are saying that.
Isn't it? We can go away. We can go Guatemala.
Yeah, that one.
What song is what?
K Camp Comfortable? That one
song.
Yeah.
Okay.
They remind me of something.
Okay, nice. I'm gonna have to Google that one.
For me, it's Blem. Like, Come Closer. It's just giving me 2016. Literally, yeah.
This is difficult.
So the first song that comes to your head. Summer outside, getting drunk, and like, I don't know. Your man's there. I was about to say BBM days, but I don't think.
Summer.
Summertime, you know?
Come on, DJs.
I can't lie. I don't know. I'd have to look at my Spotify.
Wow.
Like, I'm actually really bad with like
names.
Off the top of my head.
I'm the same. I have to see a song and I'm like, oh, that's a song.
Yeah, I'll be like,
I know that name.
I'm gonna go home today and look at the answers for all these questions. Like, oh my god.
Okay, wait. Have you guys ever been heartbroken?
Oh.
She said, no, I don't dabble in all that. Well, I was going to say a song that helped you get through heartbreak or a song that you just kind of had to play it just to cry it all out.
Oh, okay. I have one for this one.
Go on.
Free Destiny's Child.
Oh.
Yeah, that one. I feel like that was a really like liberating one. Do you think? Ain't no feeling like being free. Like, to me, it just makes me...
Oh, okay. See, now I'm thinking about something. This is how I'm tired. I'm thinking about another song. Don't worry.
Oh, really?
Don't worry. But nice.
What was the question?
A heartbroken song.
A heartbroken song.
Mm-hmm. Or a song that gets you through heartbreak. Or that you have to play just so I can cry it all out and get it out of my system.
Guys, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I'd do that. But I like Unthinkable.
Okay.
Alicia Keys, Drake. Yeah,
That's
I don't know.
a good
That song's like, you know, I guess it makes you just cry so slow. You're just like, yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Joanna, what do you think?
I haven't been heartbroken, so I don't know
Ever?
Not really, nah.
You've never cried like in your bathroom and said, "Oh my God, God, take this away." This is a girl. You know, I think what? Am I bugging? No one else will be like, "God, get this away."
Nah. But I don't know if I've got a song. I just cry. But if I'm thinking of a song, I actually don't want to have one on top of my head. That's crazy. Ask Miracle.
But Miracle's all out. Who've been heartbroken?
Yeah.
No, not really. I do have few songs I like when I get upset.
Okay.
I love Spread Thin, Mariah the Sign, and Constant Ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Things that men do in the club that y'all are like, absolutely not. This is not cool.
Can I start?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I don't know what has gone on with the clubbing culture, honestly. It used to be about women. I was just having this conversation earlier on. It used to be about women. Now it's about men and their bottles and their bottle shows. It's not about... They need to understand... Bring it back to basics, yeah? When the women is having fun, the men will spray, the bottles will come. But now it's just like... It's gone reverse. It's all about the men and their show and the women getting pushed out the side. Like, you go to a table, there's just pure men. No ladies. Like... What happened to clubbing culture? It's all about tables now. They've ruined clubbing culture.
Do you think that's down to like music though? Like in terms of like people's attention span to music? Like obviously back in the day, for example, let's say you hear a bashment set, everyone is rocking out, everyone's whining, it's getting lit, and now there's the phones and TikTok and no one wants to be exposed.
And I believe it's that, everyone's ashamed of having a good time because they don't like how they're going to be perceived because everyone's got their phones out. I'm just like, what happened to the days when we used to just enjoy enjoy the moment?
No, it's so bad.
It's
so bad. Everyone just got bougie. And to be fair, I get it because sometimes I'm like that and I have to really just like, Carol, have fun. Like, but when you play like in Europe and you see how they get down and how they vibe,
they don't care.
That's when you realise
they literally do not care.
Like in London, we're too stush. Like too stush. It's just all about like, I don't know. I feel like, you know, like the day parties, like One Way, November, stuff like that. I feel like everyone's just there to show their fit now. I don't know. Sometimes it's so like
it's a fashion show. Or it's almost like I think this is down to COVID as well. Cause my thought is that like I feel like people, it's almost a fear of missing out because COVID shut everyone down for so long. It's almost like I want to be at this event that everyone's at, but like, do you want to go and party? Do you want to hear music? Do you want to dance? Do you want to shake your ass? Like.
Everyone has to remember that you're also part of the experience. So if you're going to stand there, someone else is going to stand there, and someone else is going to stand there. You're bouncing off each other. So like, if someone's dancing, you're going to be like, oh, that person's having a good time. Don't be that person to be like...
But that's what people will do. They'll see people dancing and they'll be like...
Do you get me?
So true.
Why are you outside? Literally.
I think two things. I think one, people are scared of like being caught on camera because now it's all about content. But two, I feel like some people might go outside but actually have social anxiety. Like I think, because for the longest, I could not touch a concert. I could not go to certain events or I'm in and then I'm out. But then I had to learn as a DJ, look, you just got to face it. I feel like some people do go out because they don't want to miss out. But then some people are just to themselves. Their social battery is just gone. Like, and they're just to themselves. So I think it is a bit of both as well. And because of COVID, we was shut out for so long. So to get back to that
normality,
it's difficult.
Fair enough.
And I feel like people also consume entertainment in a very different way than the way we used to. So I do think, and I've seen that, especially when you go to maybe house events, people can be standing very still or just doing 1-2 step and having the absolute time of their life. Like, I think that's it. Not every time you need to be sweating buckets. So I think that's what's also sometimes difficult, especially when you're DJing, trying to figure out, are people enjoying what I'm doing? Because I do think we're in a very different age in how people also have a good time and show that. Maybe because of cameras as well. But I think sometimes you can literally just be like, I've seen people like they're in a trance. Like they're just standing still, but they're absolutely out of this world.
I'm going to say, you see when people dance or men dance in the middle of the dance, does that put you off? Does it give you the age? Do you like that?
I do like, I don't to worry or what?
No.
If you're sweating, like if you're sweating patches, I'll just look at you. But if it's,
Is it while I'm DJing?
No, I just mean in general, like, you know, like people that love to dance, and I'm here for it.
If I'm DJing and you're doing backflips,
keep it
keep it going, like, don't stop. Yeah, I have no problem with it. If it's just a normal one and you're doing too much, but that can be anyone.
Yeah.
It just depends on what you're doing. If it's lit, it's lit.
But I feel like in Amapiano events, like, if you're not dancing, you're not vibing, they'll look at you like you're mad, you know? Like, you can't get away with that.
I think that's good. Make everybody dance.
Like, if you're standing still, they'll be looking at you like I get it all the time because I think I just have a very, like, resting, like, rich face. So, like, when I'm at these events, people always come up to me like, "Are you okay? Like, what's wrong?" Because I don't dance.
Yeah.
So you don't really get away with it. But no, I feel like it also might be the reason why we're getting a lot of, like, more performative DJs as well.
Yeah.
People are having to, like, you know, like, really switch it up, and events are doing collabs with, like, activity places and stuff like that. You're getting instrumentalists on stage now, dancers and stuff. Like, we're having to really spruce things up because people are just not.
Do you feel pressure, like? Because I know you guys play Amapiano, I think a bit more than maybe us might do, but do you feel pressure to have to dance? Because obviously you've got the likes of, like, Uncle Waffles, you have your Skylar Tylers, you have the ladies that dance behind the decks, and it's almost like, it's basically the norm.
Yeah.
I don't know, some people might say, do you feel like there's pressure for you guys to dance?
I feel a pressure to be more performative when I'm playing. Even if I'm not smiling, like, everyone's at me like, smile, smile, smile. Kaira, smile. And it's just like, sometimes I just want to enjoy the music. Like, Rosie Gold said it the other day. She said that it wasn't the other day, but she was talking about how she's not a dancer, she's a DJ. You know, people need to stop expecting all these things from her. And there definitely is a pressure to follow the footsteps of people that have done it before. But and it's fine, like, it's what works. So, you know, sometimes there's a formula and you want to take from that, but we're not all dancers. We're not all dancers. I don't know if you like can relate to that.
I mean, I don't.
Miracle's a dancer.
I'm a dancer.
Miracle boogies.
Sorry. No, I love it. I think where I get a bit more like pressure is more if they want you to come in front of the decks. And I feel like if you see like the people like the Uncle Waffles and the TXE, I feel like they're very big established artists. That's why we want to see them come out. Uncle Waffles didn't blow up being in front of people. She was behind the decks. So I think that's where I feel the pressure. We're like, as an up-and-coming DJ, maybe having to do the absolute most when it's like, we're not there yet. But yeah, I don't feel that much pressure, but I think it's because I just genuinely love to dance. Like, I used to be an Azonto warrior, so like...
I mean, I can see that. No, I love that. So going back to what we were saying, something that men do that you're like, no, I know.
Two things. It's more other male DJs when they're trying to educate you before you've touched the controllers about what to do and stuff like that. I'm like, I literally had someone recently ask me, do you know how to use these pads? I said, don't do this. I was like, don't do this. Don't do that. Like it's just too much. I just don't like that. We're all DJs, we're all peers. Like, if I've asked you for help, fair, but I've not asked you for anything, so stop trying to educate me. And then another thing I've noticed sometimes, like, if you have a really good set, you can see sometimes people, like other DJs, they're wielders and they almost want to like stop what you're doing so they can jump on. It's okay, we're all going to get some. Like, it's fine. Like, I think that's something that sometimes irritates me.
Nice. Well, not nice, but I hear it.
What was the question?
What irritates you? Something that irritates you that men do?
Yeah, I think I'll say the same, just that I don't want to say unnecessary support, but it's just like, no one calls you here, just leave me alone. Until you see I'm struggling.
But I think even that, I think it's really hard. Like, I personally, if I see someone struggling, unless you ask me, I won't go. Because I think people also forget that it can kind of ruin someone's confidence if you come along and I'll be like, well, play this or do this or do that, especially when it wasn't asked. Like, let me struggle or let me learn from this, or do you understand? Let me go through my process of doing this myself, type thing. I
don't want to be controversial, but
be controversial.
I don't want to be controversial, but I just feel like for me, sometimes it's older male DJs. Like, sometimes they're just such granddads. Like, they're so, like, things need to be done this way and and, like, they just have so much to say about, like, upcoming female DJs. Like, they just, I don't know, like, recently I had a booking and the decks weren't working for my set, and they didn't manage to pattern it until my allocated slot time was done. And so I spoke to the organizer and he was like, oh, it's calm, like, we'll give you a later set. I've gone to the decks and like an older, I hope this doesn't like...
No, but it's your truth though.
But
it's your truth.
This DJ was just like, nope, like, this is my slot. And I was just like... And I just feel like it was one of those like, oh, these young female DJs think they come and get their content and that's just how I felt. So I was just like, oh, but yeah, I feel like sometimes, and I feel like I've had that experience a lot, which is why I'm saying it. I feel like sometimes older male DJs can just be a bit like, they're just they like things done a certain way. They don't like the adaptation, the movement. They respect, I guess, how things have always been done, and they don't like change, and they're very like expressive about that. So yeah, I just don't like people that don't respect the new movement.
And then did you end up playing yourself, or did you?
No.
Oh, so you
like,
didn't?
yeah, like I'm one to be like, you know what? It's not your problem, so fine. You know what I'm saying? You've come here. This is the time they gave you. You're in your right to say no, unless the organizer said nah. But I understand why he was like that. I just think, what's it taking from you to let me play? Like, what's it gonna do? Not taking money out your pocket. So let me do a little 15-minute. I'm a piano set. But yeah.
No, I hear it. Okay, cool. Quick, before we have to wrap up, a quick yes and no. So you got some cards. Yes if you agree, no if you don't, and I'm going to count you in with a 3, 2, 1. So do you think female DJs are often underestimated compared to their male counterparts? 3, 2, 1. Have you ever been booked for a gig mainly because of your looks rather than your talent? 3, 2, 1.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, but couldn't tell you. Yeah.
I don't know. Oh gosh. Have you ever been accused of not DJing your actual set? So being accused of a pre-recorded set, or that was too good to be you type thing? 3, 2, 1. Wait, what happened?
What?
Someone accused you?
Yeah.
What did they do?
They said it was a pre-made mix. Yeah.
What set was this?
I can't remember, but they said it to me. I was offended. I'm like,
how dare you?
How dare you?
Wow. That's interesting. Yeah, see?
I don't plan majority of my sets.
And lastly, do you think that females in the industry support each other enough? 3, 2, 1. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're trying. I think we're trying to... we trying.
Some are beautiful people and are amazing.
Yeah.
So there are a lot
Most
of beautiful.
are, yeah.
But yeah, Tuesday, there's some...
There can still be a bit more unity, should I say.
But I don't think that's... I think that's more because sometimes... It's kind of like, you know, like rap where they say they put women against each other. I think sometimes we're being...
It's the same thing with... I hear that. But I think there's enough space for everyone to win.
100%.
And just to reiterate, big up you guys. I see each and every one of you shining and I love what you're doing. Keep going, and I appreciate you guys for coming on. Hope we've had fun today. I know it's late. I brought the ladies in late today. Everyone's been working, we're tired. But big up everyone for watching. Make sure you subscribe to TRN Table. And subscribe, and we'll be back soon. Next week. Next year. Who knows?
Thank you for having us.
Guys, thank you so much. First of all, honestly, thank you.